my pencil out, I've got my ink lines in, and so we can always go back in. And I'm just going to take a pale wash with my number 12 brush of yellow ochre. It's not a lot of colour on a dog, but there is a bit, so we can try it out on our edge of our paper. So all I'm going to do very quickly with my nice big brush is to put a light wash down.
So we're not wetting the page first.
Oh look, I've picked up some blue.
Are we wetting?
We're not wetting the paper, no. Try not to pick up the wrong colour. Just because I'm using a dirty palette to mix on, which probably isn't the best idea, but never mind. Always adds to it, doesn't it? A bit of extra colour. So just putting that colour onto his face. I'm just going a little bit stronger, just to where the sort of shadowy areas are. I'm then going to pick up some black, and going to add some black again, nice and loosely to the ears. Oh, I've done that way. See, that's not looking, I'm not concentrating.
Come on, Ross, get it together.
I put it in the wrong bit. I should have put yellow ochre there, so I've given him a bit more of a... He's got a bit more black on his face, this one. But I want a bit round the eye. Use a slightly smaller brush for this. Still a bit wet, so it will run. Don't worry about that. Some burnt sienna or similar colour, just to add some brown into that, to his ears. Around here, so I'm just going to use my brush, wet brush, dry it and lift out that a little bit because I've gone a little bit heavy. That should have been really ochre, but we'll just this bit here, that should have been ochre. It's not well. I've got a bit wayward with my ears as well, look. I've got carried away. I'm just going to take that out a little bit. It's got... Who needs to go to the dog trimmers? Now I'm going to wait for that to dry before I go in and do the eyes, because I don't want it to bleed into the exterior around there. So what I'm going to do is I have got out. Okay, small brush, your rigger brush has got a long hairs on it. Now what I'm going to do is to use a little bit of gouache. So, some of you from previous times have got a little blob on your palette. So, quite a nice sort of single cream mixture with the paint. And we can add some white bits to our muzzle. If you've got a combo comb, fork brush, they're the ones which have lots of little hairs in them to give you that idea, which is the foliage and so on. But it's good for fur. I'm just going in with this to add some lighter bits onto his muzzle.
Do you use water with your brush?
Yeah, a little bit of water, but keep it a little bit thicker. Have you got some gouache?
Yeah,
Or does anybody
I didn't
need?
bring mine.
Or a white pen? Everybody's got a white pen, that would be fine. Who needs a bit of gouache?
Yes, please.
Tiny bit, please.
Thank you.
You can borrow some of mine next time. Should we go yet? Play my buildings, I still haven't finished my bathroom. I didn't want to bring everything with me.
Cute.
If you've not got a rigger, just a nice fine, say 0 size, and add some little dots of highlights to that nose. So a white pen is fine for this as well.
How do you use the gouache? I've never
A gouache?
used it. It's horrible.
Just a little bit of water. It's water soluble, but it's opaque. So we just add some water to it and mix it up slightly thicker than you would normally with your watercolour.